In a perfect world, everybody would get the big O all the time.
You can tell by her smile, she's such a love child.
How did this happen?
I want to ask you like 80 questions right now because, you know, so people who have read it, I want to ask them a million questions.
Well, we
so
can definitely talk about
I'm going to bother you.
This interview's about you
okay.
right now.
Okay.
Right.
How the book came about. Do you know the rapper Drake? He's given like 80 different reasons as to why he began rapping, right? And I feel like I give that with the book because there's like so many different reasons as to why you start something. When I was 15, I was very confident, very aggressive, very ignorant. And those are dangerous combinations because you're just charging ahead without even realizing where you're going. And I had read The Coldest Winter Ever and Fly Girl at that time. And if people read those books, they're very sexually explicit, but they're kind of targeted towards 15 to 16-year-olds. And the only parts I wanted to read were the sex parts. And I had read Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul, and I read this book called My Sister's Voices.
You were craving more sexual
I was craving it, right? And it didn't matter if it was honest or if it wasn't or what it was, but I needed that. And I'm like, there should be something out there that's guaranteed to be honest. Orgasms, good experiences, heartbreak, abstinence, date rape, sexual abuse.
All those things that you mentioned are all captured in this book through different stories that I believe you sourced by talking to people on MySpace, is that right?
Everything. MySpace, Urbis, social media. I'm a telemarketer. I was honest, an internet telemarketer. See a mass message, 100 people, maybe 10 write back, and then of those 10, 2 actually say they're interested, and of those 2, 0.5 are the ones that you actually end up using in the end. When I was shopping the book around, a lot of agents and publishers, I got crazy feedback, like you wouldn't imagine, but not good. But one of the main problems people had with the book was the chapter on date rape and sexual abuse, saying it dragged things down. It wasn't a reflection. Not many people could relate to it, but I knew differently.
There's something in this book that I really liked. You wrote, "I've never had to escape a raptor, but I've been confronted by many penises." Talk to me, girl.
Because when you're in school, they spend so much time teaching you about dinosaurs and like, I don't know, why snails have slippery backs. There's the littlest focus on sex. And sexuality is almost as big a part of your life as career is, you know? It's a huge part of who you are for your whole life, you know? And there needs to be more time, more energy focused on helping you to decide what direction to go in. Just like with career, we spend school shaping you so you can decide what you want to do next, what kind of professional you want to be. You have to decide what kind of sexual person you want to be.
Is there a relationship between social media and sex?
Social media now is tending to steer the direction of sexual trends, which I hate sexual trends, by the way, because I think sex is a personal thing and shouldn't be subjected to what's cool. But social media is kind of deciding, you know, what's in right now. Is that sexting, right? Is that doing the whole girl-on-girl thing, where you're pictures of you kissing your friends? I know lots of my friends who are not, you know, queer or bisexual, who've got pictures of themselves kissing their friends, and that's what guys perceive as sexy. So I think that there is one, and social media has made sex more accessible, more widespread, and people's business out there more.
The other thing that stood out to me and why I really wanted to talk to you, as you know, I'm in the advertising industry, and the way that you've been promoting this book has been so interesting to me. You made videos with your friend Action. Hi, Action.
Y'all don't really like me, I can understand. My flow is sitting right inside the pocket on my pants. I'm still fly, you can't float. Running this shit, you sing dope. I write your favorite records, all you sing those 20,000 for a verse, all routine quote. I'm getting rich, you staying broke. Chillin' even if I'm in a goose town coat. I can't see you through the most late tries, so I don't even flinch when you throw me high fives. They try to measure up, but there's no my size. Never for the smoking by the low my eyes. Beast mode on, I never take a night off. Every single thing a nigga purchases a write-off. Grounded as a one-way payment, I'm taking flight off. Baby, go ahead and cut the light off. This is about to go.
And then you took photos for, I believe it was chapters.
I honestly think, like how the Cool Kids were one of the very first like rap groups to get signed through MySpace, I think this book can do so well through blogs. So this right here is what I want to do, is just continue to go onto people's blogs, because people care. If I follow, you know, Ad Girl and Tech Nerd, I care what Ad Girl and Tech Nerd have to say. So if you guys are saying it's cool, I read this is legit, people who read your blog will trust you. So I think if I can just keep on with that, and knowing that I'm a young author, I honestly met with a ton of different PR people who'd be like, I've got a plan for you. Start a blog. Maybe if you're 40, you know, you never thought of that before, but I'm like, I'm on the cutting edge of self-promotion. So I think that using that to my advantage is what I'm going to do best.